Peace, y'all. I am ICC, and this episode, we will be taking a look at Ghost in the Shell for the PlayStation 1. I am reviewing the game, so I won't go too much into the small details or continuity issues from the anime. Released in July 1997 in Japan, and October 1997 in North America. Almost a year later, it was released in Europe in July of 1998. Developed by Exact and Production IG, Ghost in the Shell is a third-person shooter action game where you take control of a think tank robot known as Fuchikoma, though they will often refer to you as the Rookie.
Wait a minute!
I'll take out the protective barrier. Go on!
There's no time to do that by yourself. I'll help.
No, you've got to back up the Rookie.
The game features the same English voice actors as the anime, and that's a cool feature. The story has nothing to do with the anime, however. You are your own new character. They created some anime cutscenes just for the game, and while the quality is a little bit low on the video, it's still original animated video created for the game. Another cool aspect.
Bateau, Togusa, did you hear that?
The game features a training mode with 5 levels that introduce you to the controls and a 6th level that would help you prepare for boss fights. The controls in the game are actually pretty good. You can go in any direction, including strafing, climbing up and down walls, or just hanging around on the ceiling. You have machine guns for your normal attack, a charge attack that will shoot missiles, and you can hold 3 grenades, which you can replenish with drops you find throughout your run. The grenades are pretty strong, so try to take advantage of them. The enemies can be other bots, enemy soldiers, helicopters, and many different sort of machines. They have machine guns and missiles just like you, plus there are a ton of them, so they can chip away your life rather quickly. My advice would be to stay moving at almost all times. Anytime you are caught sitting still, you will probably catch a handful of shots real quick. Strafing in this game would be your best friend when it comes to conserving health. There are a total of 12 levels, each taking place in a new arena. You may find yourself in the sewer, racing down the highway, on rooftops, or in a warehouse. And each level has its own objective. However, it usually ends with you fighting and killing a boss. The road to the boss will be different. Sometimes it may be timed and you have to hunt down the enemy, or maybe you have to defuse a bunch of bombs to save the place before you can fight the boss. It's not the most difficult game. Once you reach a level, you have unlimited tries to get past it. There are no checkpoints, so once you click try again, you will be back at the beginning of the level. The graphics were decent for the time. The levels are fully 3D and can be quite massive. Considering it's on the PlayStation 1, they did a good job in that aspect. Sometimes the graphics can be a bit jumbled up, so you can't really tell exactly what you're looking at, but it doesn't really matter. Just shoot them and move to the next robo-blob looking enemy. All joking aside, the game was above average when it comes to the graphics, though it's not the best the PS1 has to offer. The audio and music are unique to say the least. They tried to go for a sort of cyberpunk theme, I guess. It's original music, not really my flavor of music, but it does kind of fit the Ghost in the Shell aura. Because it's on the PlayStation 1, all the music is CD quality, so you can expect it to sound clear. The sound effects will kind of take over. While playing, you might not be able to hear the music so well while shooting non-stop. Plus the fact you will be concentrating. Combine that with all of the loud sound effects, and sometimes it's like there's no music at all. Overall, it's a good game. Most every part about the game would be considered above average when compared to other PS1 games. Where it does kind of fall short, however, is the gameplay is a bit tedious. They could have mixed it up just a little bit more and maybe increased the difficulty. If they would have given a limited amount of continues and a handful of lives per continue, but instead you get 1 life, and once you die, you continue and restart the level. So with all things considered, I would recommend playing the game, especially if you are a fan of Ghost in the Shell. I am ICC. Thanks for watching. Peace.